Hey there friends, today we're going to talk about choosing a concealed carry handgun. Now when I first started carrying a handgun, I used to think I would just get a gun and that would be it. That would be my carry gun, it would be my nightside gun, it would be my truck gun, and it would be that simple. And it didn't take long before I realized that that is not how it works. Matter of fact, that is just the beginning. Choosing your handgun is just the beginning because there are all different ways to carry and other options to consider like caliber and size and striker versus hammer fire guns, and these are all things that take a little bit of time and experience. So I brought some of mine out just to show you and give you an idea of what I use. Now I have carried all of these guns at one time or another with the exception of the SIG P6 and the Ruger SR9C. I just picked up the Ruger and that's why I haven't carried it yet, but I do have plans in the future. However, these are my guns here, and these are two of the smallest ones in the ultra subcompact category, I guess you'd say. And these would be considered pocket carry guns. Now, pocket carrying guns is limited to a few things. One, it has to be a small gun. Secondly, you have to be able to retrieve it fairly quickly. And you know, you have to retrieve your gun like this. Boom, boom, retrieve. If you can't do that with a pocket carry gun, then you have to consider another option. However, these are nice for pocket, even as a backup. So those are options. A lot of little derringers out there that can work for pocket carrying, and a lot of people do that. Car CM9. I know people that pocket carry this gun. I don't. I like a holster for it. I do enjoy the gun a lot. I do carry it quite a bit, and I use a quality Kydex holster for it. I feel comfortable with 9mm. Matter of fact, most of these are 9mm. Some are. This here is a 40 Smith & Wesson. This is a 45 Auto. But that's something you have to consider too. Is what caliber you enjoy carrying. Over here is a Springfield XDS. Also comes in 9mm. This is 45 ACP. After about 500 rounds through this gun, I have to tell you, I'm a huge fan of the XDS. At first I wasn't sure, but now I really love it. It has a fiber optic front sight in there. Only holds 5 of 45 Auto. I'm okay with that. Really love that gun. Over here would be considered subcompacts. These are, you know, mid-range guns, usually get a good grip on it. Start out here with the Walther P22, Ruger SR22, another option, very similar platform. Do not believe the hype of the 22 is worthless. And it's very much an underrated round. It's a quality round. Okay, it does have its limitations. However, I've done many field tests that prove that the 22 long rifle is very capable of taking care of business. Walther P22 is slim platform here, easy to shoot, great starter gun. My wife loves shooting that. Here's my Glock 27, absolutely love this gun. Small package, yet it is thick, so you do have to consider that as well. Thickness is the thing, and when you're carrying, especially inside the waistband, it's not exactly the length of the slide or the length of the grip. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's the width of the gun that makes the greatest amount of difference. Revolvers. I have a lot of friends that carry revolvers. They absolutely love it. They say, you know, you can deal with your magazine and your ejection issues and so forth. I'm carrying a revolver, and I don't blame them one bit. They come in a lot smaller. This is 2.5 inch barrel, but you know, you have excellent reliability. The one thing that you don't have is the pop pop. You know, the double taps as quick as a magazine fed gun. A cylinder, you know, pop pop, but with practice. Still works very well. Revolvers have a great feel. Sights can be limited, but once again with practice, works great. That's the 357 Magnum. Already mentioned the Ruger SR9C. Has a thumb safety. Only guns here that have thumb safeties is this SR9C and the Walther P22. The rest do not. I prefer not to worry about them. Just another distraction in my opinion. I do look forward to spending some time with that gun. Over here we have a SIG P239. Now we're getting into a fuller sized gun. Not too much. This is a good mid-range gun yet, but more expensive gun. These go for $750 plus. And you know, you don't need to spend that much money on a good carry gun, but on the other hand, you don't want to be cheap. I see too many people, they want to go cheap and then they regret it because they say, you know, this gun has too many limitations, it's too heavy, it's too blocky and so forth. It doesn't work well. You have to put high quality ammo in. I can't just go shoot it when I want. And that's a problem. You don't want to go cheap. Now, you don't have to spend $900 either, but going cheap is worse. I'd rather go in a little debt than to regret my purchase. Over here is a Glock 19, the most popular gun on the planet, I have to believe, is a Glock 19, and for good reason. This is a Gen 2. It's got probably 10,000 rounds through it, 9,000 with me alone, and really love it. I consider it my truck gun because I have a 31 round mag thrown in a compartment in the door, and that way guarantee that you won't be outgunned. At least hope not. The most expensive gun on the table here is my H&K P2000. This is a 9mm, all around excellence. H&K, you can't go wrong with it. Very expensive though. We'll get back to the cost thing. How much do you want to spend, and on the other hand, how much is your life worth to you? So once again, don't go cheap. But this one here is every bit of $900. Has Trigicon night sights on it. Great fit, feel, finish. Everything about this gun is excellent. And the last one I'm going to show you here is the SIG P6. I like this for a good range gun. This one here has fiber optic sights on there. Really work well. I enjoy the gun. I just don't carry it. It's kind of heavy, and the magazine doesn't hold much. It's a 9mm. Equally as important as the gun you carry is how you carry it and the holster that you choose. And I've got some great ideas coming up in the future for holsters. There are all different kinds, and I've changed my holster platform probably 5 times since I've been carrying. I'm real comfortable with what I have now. I want to share that with you. That's coming in the future. All those other things worth considering, please do so. The guns here are just a sample of what's available out there, and I ask that you do all the research that you can, talk to people who know what's going on, and make the best choice for you. I appreciate you watching, and you guys be safe.